President Biden has made a bold decision, one that could significantly alter the course of the ongoing conflict. He has authorized Ukraine to use American-made long-range missiles, a move that has been under consideration for some time. These missiles are called ATACMS, short for Army Tactical Missile System, and they are known for their precision and extended range. This is a big deal, not just for Ukraine, but for the entire geopolitical landscape. It changes the game in the war with Russia, providing Ukraine with the capability to strike strategic targets far beyond its borders. Ukraine can now hit targets deep inside Russia, potentially disrupting supply lines and command centers. This has not been allowed before, as previous administrations were cautious about escalating the conflict. This decision has shocked many, both allies and adversaries, and has sparked a flurry of diplomatic activity. It comes at a time when the war is getting worse, with increasing casualties and destruction on both sides. North Korea has sent 10,000 soldiers to help Russia, further complicating the already volatile situation. This has made the situation very tense, with global leaders scrambling to respond to the rapidly changing dynamics. The world is watching closely. What will Russia do? Nobody knows for sure, but the stakes have never been higher. The war in Ukraine has been raging for 1,000 days. Each day brings new challenges and heartache for the people caught in the crossfire. It's a tragedy for both countries. Families are torn apart, and the loss is felt deeply on both sides of the conflict. Millions of people have been displaced. Cities lie in ruins, and the once vibrant communities are now ghost towns. The human cost is immense. The suffering is visible in the faces of the injured and the grieving, and the humanitarian crisis continues to grow. And now, with North Korea's involvement, the conflict threatens to escalate further. The international community watches with bated breath as tensions rise. Until now, Ukraine has been limited in its ability to strike back at Russia. Their resources have been stretched thin and their defenses have been tested. America provided weapons, but with restrictions. These restrictions have hampered Ukraine's ability to fully defend itself and retaliate effectively. Ukraine could only hit targets within its own territory. This limitation has been a significant strategic disadvantage. This new decision changes that. The lifting of restrictions marks a turning point in the conflict. It gives Ukraine a powerful new weapon against Russia. With these advanced weapons, Ukraine can now strike deeper into enemy territory, potentially altering the course of the war. The ATACMS missile is a game-changer. It has a range of 190 miles. This means Ukraine can now hit targets deep inside Russia. Targets like military bases, supply lines, and even command centers. This could significantly impact the war. The ATACMS is also very precise. It can hit its target with pinpoint accuracy. This reduces the risk of civilian casualties. It also makes the missile more effective. Ukraine can now target specific Russian military assets, minimizing collateral damage. Biden's decision is a gamble, a high-stakes move that could reshape the geopolitical landscape. It could force Russia to the negotiating table, opening a path to peace and stability. Or it could make Russia even more aggressive, pushing them to double down on their military ambitions. Some experts fear it could lead to a wider war, one that could engulf the entire region and beyond. A war between Russia and NATO would be catastrophic, with far-reaching consequences for global security. This is a terrifying thought, one that keeps many up at night worrying about the safety of their loved ones. Russia has already responded angrily, with officials making strong statements and the media echoing their sentiments. It calls this a provocation and a red line, a clear warning to the West. But what will Russia actually do? Will they mobilize their forces and prepare for a full-scale conflict? Will they escalate the conflict, leading to more bloodshed and destruction? Or will they back down, choosing diplomacy over aggression? Only time will tell. What is certain is this: the stakes just got a lot higher, and the world is watching closely, hoping for a peaceful resolution.